Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to an episode of Spilling Tea. My name is Tiffany Daniels, and here's your co-host that you can finally see clearly for the first time, Mr. Brahma Cat, because we finally got it a new couch, didn't we, kid? And he loves it to death. He hasn't moved since earlier this morning when we went to get it. But that's not the point. So, folks, this is going to be a real short video. What has happened within the last few days in regards to JD versus AH is it does look like, due to coronavirus and courtroom capacity, that the court case has been moved back to next year, exactly on April the 11th. There's been a little bit of speculation on whether or not this is going to be a good thing for JD, considering the fact that after this year, Judge White, who has been an actually fair, non-biased judge, is going to be retiring here pretty quick. And as we know with retiring judges, thus far it's been kind of problematic. Well, it can go one of two ways. The fact of the matter is, folks, this is still a U.S. court. So even with a biased judge, the judge is not the one who makes the final judgment on the case. That is still going to be the jury. So, with that being said, with ultimately things falling on the jury, not the judge, then that is going to be the thing we should be looking at. I wouldn't be too concerned right now in regards to the judge. Not unless something really problematic comes popping up. Now, in regards to Discovery, this gives them both more time. But here's the thing, it gives JD more time to go and collect his receipts. I am sure, considering where he lived at the time, there is camera footage, documents from the penthouse that they will be able to go ahead and get a hold of. I am sure there might be subpoenas. It gives JD more time in order for his team to reach out to a few more professionals. So I actually see this time, even though it's been a long, drawn-out fight, as actually a good thing. Now, folks, I've said it once. I'll go ahead and say it again because it's been a few months since the whole thing with the UK verdict. A lot of times, cases like this, especially in regards to either abuse or like in the Judge Rotenberg case when it was in regards to torture, these are not sprints, folks. These are long haul fights. And I know a lot of you are really tired, especially those who have been in it since 2016. So, I get that. This is an endurance run, not a sprint. So, when people need time to collect themselves, we don't need to be condemning them online. Not everybody is used to such long haul fights. I, unfortunately, am very used to long haul fights. But I'm still involved with many long haul fights in the disability rights movement. It's just a thing. But if folks need to take a breather on an occasion, even for a few hours, a day or two, or even a week, then definitely go ahead and give them that time. There's been some drama as this case gets more drawn out in the community, and it's been spilling out onto Twitter. And folks, we've all got to remember, with this being a long haul fight, that everybody is supporting JD and all this case represents in their own way. Some folks, like myself, may be a little bit slightly more concerned with the case than they are with fan vids, and that's okay. Personally, from my background, it's going to be understandable if my vids are going to be more focused on the case because that is my area of expertise. Some folks are going to going to be doing their part through fan vids, talking about him, talking about his pictures, talking about his movies. That is also okay. Some of us are younger. There's going to be comments now and again that maybe some of us who are older are going to find inappropriate. But folks, we have to remember some of us JD supporters are a little bit younger. And they are going to basically write things that are not dissimilar, let's face it, to some of the thoughts we all had as teenagers. So let them do their part and don't discourage them, because this is going to be a wonderful learning experience. Don't just shut them out of the community simply because you may find the way they choose to support JD distasteful. If you feel the need to go ahead and try to advise them gently, go ahead, but don't take screenshots and shame them all over social media because of the things that they decide to say. If it bothers you too much, I understand that. Just go ahead and ghost and block so you don't see it on your timeline. But there's no reason for this continuing public shaming between people who support JD in this pursuit of justice. It's unnecessary. It's extra drama that nobody really needs. I just wanted to say that as an autistic, seeing the drama on here. The drama, the only people that drama actually helps, in this case, is the opposing side. They want to divide and conquer. Don't you let that happen. Alright, folks, this is all I have for this afternoon. Now, again, that new court date as of right now is set for April 11th, 2022. I don't know if I forgot to mention that. Now, as always, folks, me and Mr. Kitty over here who loves the new couch. And yeah, right, Mr. Mew. We don't get many views on this channel, and the few that we do tend to get removed by YouTube. So, as always, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this afternoon, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.